Welcome to Tuesday Travel Chat. Today we are joined by Celebrity Cruises, and we're going to be talking all about their San Juan sailings aboard Celebrity Millennium. Let's get to it. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to Tuesday Travel Chat. We've got Bob Cook with us, per usual, and our special guest from Celebrity, we have Christina Falcone. Hi, Christina.
Good morning. Hello, and happy Tuesday.
Yay. So just in a nutshell, what are we going to be talking about today?
So today we're going to be talking all about the Celebrity Millennium sailing out of San Juan and really touching those exotic Southern Caribbean destinations in just 1 week.
Awesome. This is some news for us. We've got some great specials coming. Can't wait to get into it. But let's just give you a little taste of this. What revolutionized is what you're calling it, correct?
Correct.
Let's take a look. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's just a tiny little taste. Tell us a little bit about the revolutionizing.
Absolutely. So in 2019, with the debut of the Celebrity Edge, we really decided that our ships needed to come towards the edge as well. So the Celebrity Revolution was born, and the Celebrity Millennium was actually the first ship to go through the Celebrity Revolution. And it just was brought down to the studs, brought into the shipyard, turned around in 28 days, and really just exudes that more modern luxury, new luxury, and really bringing our guests that new taste on what is our older ships.
Fantastic. And I know today you're going to talk about some itineraries that we can get on right away.
Yes, absolutely. We're ready to set sail from San Juan in just a few short weeks. So we're ready for our guests to join us as well.
Okay, cool. Well, I know Bob has a few comments on who is the ideal person to join this and why you might want to choose this particular itinerary with Celebrity. So Bob, kind of give us a little rundown.
Okay. Well, this itinerary is ideal for someone who only has 7 days, but wants to do something other than the typical port you can sail to from Fort Lauderdale. So you can get down, you can get to St. Kitts, you can get to St. Thomas from Florida on 7 days, but on 7 days, you can't get down to Grenada. You can't get to Barbados. You can't get to Antigua. You can't get to St. Lucia. So this allows you for a short flight, at least from Florida. It's not a long flight. It's easy access from a lot of parts of the country. And we're going to be talking about that coming up in a minute. But this is really designed to bring a high quality ship that can easily fit into the ports too. It doesn't overwhelm the ports it visits because of its size on a ship that, as Christine said, it's been totally revolutionized. As a matter of fact, our studio is a little bit of homage to the Celebrity ships with the colors. So I think we're ready to talk about a little bit more.
Get into it. Let's hit that next slide here, Bob. The big thing is flights.
Yes.
Especially if you're a Floridian, we have ports everywhere, but this is a very unique itinerary, and there are some great direct flights from all over the US. So this gives you a little bit of a snapshot. Now go to that next slide here, Bob.
Here we are.
Okay. 20 commercial airlines fly in and out of San Juan every single day. 80 daily nonstop flights to major cities throughout the US. So just Florida alone, we've got Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, Jacksonville, West Palm, and Orlando. And Bob may be talking about the rest of the states.
Well, basically you have, if it's on the East Coast and a major airport and part of the Midwest to about Chicago and even over to Minneapolis, you have nonstop flights into San Juan. It's a very important destination. Puerto Rico is a big tourist site for everybody. But if you're on the Midwest to the East Coast, chances are you'll find a nonstop flight. Coming from a little further, you're going to have to do a flight, but then that's where we tell you to fly in the day before and get a lovely hotel. Enjoy San Juan before you set sail.
Fantastic. So we've gotten there.
Yes, we have. We're there.
We're there. Why don't we take a little peek at what it looks like when we get there?
If you haven't been to San Juan for quite a while, you are going to be surprised. It's a beautiful, the city's being restored beautifully to its to reflect its heritage.
Discover the exciting island of Puerto Rico with Celebrity Cruises and explore this unforgettable destination known as the Island of Enchantment. In Puerto Rico, you'll find stunning natural parks, tropical beaches, and fascinating culture and history. Our cruises sail to San Juan, the largest city and capital of Puerto Rico. San Juan is also a departure port for cruises around the Caribbean. During your time in San Juan, stroll around the cobblestone streets of Old San Juan, a colorful neighborhood full of pastel buildings, shops, restaurants, and bars. Explore the city by bike and tour its historic sites and sandy beaches. Savor Puerto Rico's delicious cuisine and sample the island's famous rum in a refreshing cocktail or during a local distillery tour. For a taste of history, visit Castillo San Felipe del Morro, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walk past gorgeous green lawns with sweeping scenic views on every side. Then, explore the inside of the stunning Cristobal Fortress, which once protected Puerto Rico from intruders. Next, take a tour of the imposing El Capitolio, the Capitol building of San Juan. If nature is what you're after, journey into Puerto Rico's lush forests, where you can go on a horseback riding adventure or take a thrilling ATV ride through the trees. Witness one-of-a-kind geological formations on a fascinating journey into Window Cave and take in one of the most unique views in Puerto Rico, far beneath the surface of the earth. In the El Yunque National Forest, embark on an exciting hiking expedition through the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System and admire the magnificent beauty of Puerto Rico.
So many cool places,
Yes.
and we haven't even gotten on the cruise yet.
Right. We'll get there soon, though.
Okay, so let's get into what we're talking about with celebrity. Now you've gotten to Puerto Rico. Now what?
Now, you're going to go on a cruise from San Juan down to the Southern Caribbean. You're going to hit some great ports, some great destinations. And these are some of the examples of where the ship is going for 22 and into April of 23.
Yep.
So it's going to alternate it, and we'll tell you about the different ports that it visits on its alternating weeks.
So Christina, tell us about kind of the schedule and what's coming up.
Absolutely. So right now, the Celebrity Millennium is finishing up her summer season in Alaska, and then she'll continue down the Pacific coast, going eastbound through the Panama Canal, making her way to her final destination and home port of San Juan, where then we'll have, starting October 15th, weekly rotations into the Southern Caribbean, different itineraries, and then she will make a short stint back to Fort Lauderdale for the holidays, a beautiful double holiday Eastern Caribbean, and then heading back to San Juan for early 23 to sail through April. So plenty of opportunities.
Awesome. Okay, so taking a look in kind of more in depth, you can see here October, November, December. If you're ready to go, we're going to be talking about that Southern Caribbean 7-night itinerary round trip from San Juan today. But there are also those opportunities if you're looking for that longer, those 10-night and those 15-night. So
Yes.
Bob, let's take a look at the next one.
Here we go.
Take it away, Christina.
So first of all, we do have that beautiful 15-night Panama Canal eastbound. If you're based in, the East Coast, you want to get out to the West Coast, this is a great opportunity to start in San Diego, trans the entire canal, which, really is only done twice a year as we go to and from the East and West Coast, and then arriving in San Juan, where we'll have these beautiful 7-night Southern Caribbean. And as we pointed out, this is great for guests who don't have the opportunity to save or experience a 10-night cruise, but do have 7 nights that they can experience these great southern ports, and also not worry about sea days. If they are active and love to experience the different ports, this is a go-getter adventure itinerary for them.
Fantastic. So let's take a look maybe into that main itinerary where we have the most date options.
Okay.
Let's see, Bob.
All right. Southern Caribbean from San Juan. We've said it several times. 2 itineraries, all ship all sailings that go to St. Thomas, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, St. Lucia. The only alternating itinerary is either Barbados or Grenada, or Grenada, potato. It's however you want to pronounce it. But those are the alternate ones. Every other week it'll go to another port, either Barbados or Grenada.
Okay.
So, and then back into San Juan.
So taking a little bit more deep dive. Yeah. Go. Oh, yeah. Back one more here, Bob.
There we are. Okay, St. Thomas.
Those touchy fingers. So, okay, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. I like to give everyone a little bit of a history lesson. So I don't know how many of you are aware that we bought St. Thomas and St. John's from the Danes during World War II to use it as a Navy base for coaling ships in the Caribbean. I think they paid $10 million for it. Now, a good piece of land is $10 million in St. Thomas. But St. Thomas is a port that a lot of us know. It's known for its shopping. It's duty-free shopping. Liquor, jewelry are all there. But there's great opportunities for shore excursion. Yes, there's a general tour of the island, but you can go to Magens Bay, one of the 10 most beautiful beaches in the world, according to National Geographic.
Wow.
You have a new thing that I'm just seeing coming up on snorkeling. It's snorkeling with turtles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, over in St. John's. Very eco-friendly, very safe for the turtles, safe for us. It's a good interaction, and you understand why it's so important to save turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have, of course, this picture that we're showing here is Coral World, which is not too far from Magens Bay. Little more excitement needed in your life? How about ziplining? In St. John's, you can take a tour over to the island of St. John's. St. John's is unique because 75% of the island is a national park. The Rockefellers owned it, built a hotel there, then donated everything to the government as a park. You can even do a scuba excursion underwater where you can follow a monuments trail in St. John's underwater with a guide about 15 feet below the water, and your hair doesn't get, like my problem, your hair doesn't get wet. So St. John, again, St. Thomas, everyone's been there, but people forget about St. John's and about some of the other unique opportunities. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Okay. We are in St. Kitts. Now, St. Kitts is it's officially St. Kitts and Nevis, but most people don't go to Nevis. A little bit of interesting history about Nevis. What person was born there who was the subject of a very famous play running in New York by Lin-Manuel Miranda? Alexander Hamilton was born in Nevis. Yes, he was born in Nevis.
Wow.
And the other thing about St. Kitts was also the first resort built in the Americas in 1778. Anyway, what I love there, if you've heard me before talking, you've heard me about Alaska, I like trains. I love trains. I will go on a train anywhere, anytime. And St. Kitts has built this scenic railroad that goes through the countryside, which is beautiful. The trains are gorgeous. It's not rustic. It's open air, and it goes through the country. It's what used to be used for passengers as well as the sugar trade. So it's a great train. It's about 2.5, 3 hours long, and you see some beautiful sights that you don't see from a bus tour because you're going through the center of the country. Other thing I like, if you're a little more adventuresome and have good insurance, the ATV tour of St. Kitts through a little bit more of the rough country. Beautiful area. St. Kitts is truly a special island. Now we shall move to Antigua.
Let's hear.
Antigua is a very laid-back island. It has some unique history to it. British, Americans helped. Then they became independent. But Antigua has a couple of really great destinations that I really like. I want to talk about. There's a place called Prickly Pear Island. If you can get an excursion to it, and they're very limited. It is an uninhabited island about 3 or 4 miles off the coast of Antigua. If you can get there, well worth the trip. It's Gilligan's Island on steroids. They just don't have Mr. and Mrs. Howell, and they don't have Ginger and Mary Ann making coconut pies, but it's a beautiful destination. If you're into history, Shirley Heights is where their fortress was. So it's been fully restored. It protected the harbor against French, Spanish, British, American, whoever was in charge at the time, but it's been fully restored. And the other thing is there's a place called Betty's Hope. Betty's Hope gives you a good history of what the islands in the Caribbean were like. So those are three things that you don't think of when you're doing it. It's not just a typical beach and drink run, or on a catamaran. This is something a little different. If you've been there before or want to say, hey, I've been there, have you? It's sort of bragging rights because you've been to places you haven't been.
Exactly. And again, not on a short cruise like this. Normally you have to be on longer cruise to be able to access some of these places.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do it out of Florida usually. You have to do it on a cruise out of San Juan. Our next stop, San Lucia, the Pitons, which are those two mountain peaks back there. Beautiful bay, beautiful island. I love San Lucia. It's this is one of the few places in the Caribbean you can have chocolate that's made and grown on the island. You can go to Project Chocolat. It goes from the tree to the bean to the bar. So you can see them make it, see them harvest the beans, make the chocolate. They'll use it in candy. And then, of course, you can have a chocolate martini.
I was going to say, do we have chocolate martini? Okay, if there's a chocolate martini, I'm there.
Then if you want to, there's another tour that goes down the private coast to Soufriere, which is where the Pitons are. And you can actually take an excursion. I just want to make sure I have this right. You can snorkel and swim at the beaches by the Pitons, which are only accessible by water. Or you can visit the dive-in volcano and swim there. Or you can do the mud baths and a waterfall.
Okay.
So if you're a little healthy, you want to get cleansed, that's there.
Awesome.
Now, this is Barbados. This is the island. It's a gorgeous island. It's almost one of the furthest south in the chain. But what Barbados is known for, it's the name comes from Los Barbados. It's the beard in Portuguese. It's after a tree, the Portuguese fig tree that has all these roots dangling down to the ground. And it's all over Barbados. Rihanna was born there, if you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And flying fish, that's their national food almost. And Mount Gay rum. Excellent rum.
Okay.
Only good after Cuba. But in Barbados, you can visit Harrison's Cave. Beautiful destination. A nice cool respite. You go down into a cave that's about 60 some degrees. So you go in shorts and you come out shivering, but it's really beautiful. You can also see the green monkeys. They have monkeys that were released down the island centuries ago. But because of the humidity, their coat is somewhat green.
Wow.
So they have green monkeys on Barbados.
We need to go on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, we do. Yes. Oh, yeah. But don't tell people they're there. That'd be the fun part of St. Patrick's Day. And George Washington visited Barbados. He was everywhere. He slept there. He slept everywhere.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
We have one more.
We have one more. Then I'll shut up, I promise. This is
we'll hear more about the cruise
Grenada,
itself.
the Spice Island. You frequently, if the winds are blowing correct and it's season for harvesting spices, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, you will smell the island before you see it.
And you told me before we came on, this is where grenadine comes from.
The most famous drink in America, the Shirley Temple, which is made with grenadine. Grenadine was invented here.
So cool.
So there's little bits of history, but fun history, fun facts. And you can even have a Shirley Temple where it originated.
Well, I think the cool thing is, again, these are such awesome ports that you don't get to typically see in any other way. So let's see, how can we get on board and what is it going to look like going on the cruise?
Next.
Let's see.
I have the slide. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that.
Christina, you're up.
Wow. Well, Bob painted an amazing picture of everything that you can do in all of the different ports that we travel to. And as he said, it's not just a beach relaxation vacation. If that's what you're into, they are home to some of the most beautiful beaches. But of course, there's plenty of adventure too. So of course, once you've decided where to go, now it's deciding how you're going to get there in style. So Celebrity Cruises has made sure that your guests, you will always travel in such luxury and comfort with the 2 different pricing options that we have available. So we offer the perfect vacation, whether you choose to unwind and relax in the retreat, which will include premium drinks, tips, premium Wi-Fi, and onboard credit to use for some of those amazing shore excursions or some of our specialty dining. Or you can go with our all-included package, which is available for inside through Aqua Class, which will give you classic drinks, tips, and classic Wi-Fi as well.
Well, and it's great that Celebrity does have these options.
Yes.
There's so much value in that all included. But this is one moment where I can really say, talk to your travel advisor, because depending on what you're trying to do, what things are important to you specifically when you travel, this is the moment that you want to ask an expert to be able to dive into the details about your specific cruise.
Yes, the planning is in the details, and your travel advisor knows those details. We just had little side story, someone booked a direct. Not only did they book the wrong pricing category, they booked the wrong date, and they called me to try to get it fixed, which thank goodness we were able to. But I said, stop being a travel agent. Stop being a travel advisor. That's our job. You're taking bread out of my mouth.
So we've got these 2 great options as far as pricing. So again, don't worry about that. Talk to your travel advisor. But let's talk about Millennium.
Yeah, let's talk about that beautiful ship.
Absolutely beautiful. As I said, Celebrity Millennium, first ship in our fleet to be revolutionized, and honestly, the most revolutionized ship that's sailing from San Juan. So although she's not our brand new Edge class series, the Celebrity Millennium brings this quaint, comfy, cozy environment, and also allows us to get into these smaller ports to bring these exotic destinations to our guests. So let's get into her spaces. So that video teaser at the beginning really showcased just the lighter colors that we used as we decided to go ahead and revolutionize our ships, making them lighter and not that heavy mahogany that was so popular in the early 2000s, and really bring a sense of lightness and comfortability, and also make it feel like you're home. So this here on the left, that is our penthouse suite. Great views, great space to relax, unwind, and even dine in your private suite as well. And then, of course, just amazing views off our sunset bar. The main dining room, I think that this is just absolutely stunning what they've done with this, really lightening up, bringing in lighter textures, lighter furniture, and just making it a very comfortable dining experience for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
I remember seeing those before and after dinners of the dining room. It is just drastic. It's so gorgeous, the transformation.
Yes. And then, of course, we have our all popular rooftop terrace. You see on the upper right hand of your screen there. And it is just a beautiful space that is outdoors, allowing you to relax and enjoy and take in those great, beautiful Grand Pitons in St. Lucia, all while catching the movie of the day or movies under the stars. And then the bottom right, that is our redesigned veranda staterooms. As you can see, we still have that beautiful cashmere exhale bedding that we're known for, and those beautiful views and sunset verandas.
Yeah, very comfortable rooms too. Very, very comfortable.
And again, just you can see the stark difference between the before and the after. She just really looks beautiful. The Ocean View Cafe. So the Ocean View Cafe is where you're going to have your buffet, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, if that's your choice. And again, just bringing in some of those lighter textures and feels, and really, again, just opening it up so our guests have plenty of space to relax and unwind and enjoy their dining in comfort and in style as well. And plenty of different food options.
It's also very well laid out.
Yes.
You're not piled on top of each other there anymore like it used to be. They used to cram everybody in, but it's a very spacious room.
Mm-hmm. And actually what I love about the Celebrity Millennium Ocean View Cafe is that at the beginning when you walk in, there's actually an LED screen that showcases what food stations are what cuisines. So you can kind of plan it out and map it out before you even walk through the door.
You're not wandering around in a circle. Oh, where's that? Or where's this? That's a great concept.
Yep. Exactly.
And you guys are well known for your food.
Yes, our culinary is always delicious in many different cuisines at all different types of meals.
Now, the lounges.
The lounges. What Celebrity does so well, especially on our Millennium and Solstice class ships, I think are just the different lounges that are presented to our guests. This rendezvous lounge, it's in the center. It's as you're going to dinner. It's got live music going on throughout the evening, and just lightening up and just not making it feel so dark and kind of claustrophobic, but it's light and airy. And you've got that beautiful bar in the back, and you can hang out and enjoy and listen to some of our jazz musicians. The Sunset Bar. I think that this is so popular on any one of our cruises because you have the opportunity to take in as much of the sea views and sunset views around you. And of course, Celebrity Cruises has that live low-level music playing throughout the ship. So you can really just take in the atmosphere as you enjoy that beverage before heading out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who like to, try your luck in our casino, the casino, I think they did such a wonderful job with. I love the blues and the gold, and again, lightening it up so you don't feel like, it's nighttime in the daytime, and, they are made to keep you in there. But so it can feel like, 2:00 in the afternoon when it's actually 2:00 in the morning and the wives are dragging the husbands back to bed because they've been in the casino for just a little bit too long and they've got an early excursion. But a great place just to see the energy and really feel the excitement.
It also is a little more spacious than it was. There's more space between the machines too, which is important because you're not
crammed
jammed in.
Yeah. Bob, are you a casino guy?
I am at $10 on the penny slots, and if I win, I usually win the first night, and then I stop gambling.
That's a good way to do it.
Yes.
Quick.
I could take a lesson or two.
I think most travel agents can. All right, next.
Shopping.
I mean, hey, if we're shopping on the islands, why not shop on the ship as well? So beautiful spaces, again, lightening it up, making it feel just a little more luxurious, and our beautiful shops that showcase some of our designers, such as Lily Pulitzer, designer handbags, and of course, that all-important duty-free alcohol shopping that you can take back with you once you leave our ships.
And just looking at the difference in pictures, you can look 1990s, early 2000s versus 2020.
Yep.
The difference is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. This is Julia's spot.
Yes.
I mean, I wish. I want to spend more time in there, but yes, gorgeous.
I think we all need to learn how to slow down a little bit and spend more time in the spa as well. But the spa, given that this is such a busy itinerary, 6 ports in 7 days, this sea day, you can really maximize your time in our spa. Beautiful treatment rooms with ocean views. If you wish to have your hair done, your nails done, we have a beautiful salon. And then that lower left hand is our Persian Gardens, which is available to our Aqua Suite guests, complimentary. And then, of course, all of our other guests can utilize it as well. But a beautiful space, relaxing, soft, soothing music, and those heated stone benches as well.
The Millennium Spa was always it was a good size area too. You never felt crowded in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the retreat.
The retreat, yes.
The retreat. So again, bringing out with our Edge class, we introduced the retreat. So it only felt fitting that we put it on with our revolutionized Celebrity Millennium. So the retreat is our all suites and all exclusive and all included area of the ship. All suites within the suite class. They have exclusive sun deck, restaurant, and lounge access. And of course, they have those all included amenities.
Which are, what would you say the value of that, of the all-included with the premium drinks and things? What is the value so people understand what they're really getting?
On a 7-day cruise, you're looking at about $2,500 to $3,000 for a couple, for 2 people in the savings of the premium drink package. Mm-hmm. That's walking up to the bar and ordering any martini you want, most upgraded beverages, and of course, streaming that Wi-Fi as well. So you can share all of your wonderful images with your friends. And
making everybody jealous.
And the credits and the shore excursion credits also help.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether it be shopping, spa, shore excursion, there's so many options.
Right. Okay. Here's a better picture of the penthouse suite.
Which we saw a little teaser earlier.
Yes, all that space that you have to relax. And it's on the back of the ship, so you have that beautiful view outside of on that sunset veranda. Absolutely. the Royal Suite, really utilizing these spaces very well to make you feel like this is your home, and it's larger than most apartments.
Especially in New York.
I mean, that's 4 apartments in New York.
Yes.
Exactly.
And a club.
The Celebrity Suite. So this is just pointing out all of the different types of suites available within the retreat area on the Celebrity Millennium.
Yeah. I remember seeing these when the Millennium first came out. And I cannot believe I'm looking at the same places with the colors and the way the colors make it even look larger than it is.
It's gorgeous.
It
yeah.
is.
So we have a Sky Suite. What else?
We have exclusive lounge for the retreat guests.
Yes. Formerly Michael's Club, it's now the Retreat Lounge, and available and open 24/7 to the guests of the retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Sun deck.
The Retreat Sun Deck, that's on the forward of the ship, and that's available to guests of the retreat, and is their private sun deck area equipped with a hot tub, cabanas, and plush loungers as well.
And that's all key access, correct?
It is private key access for guests of the retreat only.
And these are the standard rooms, which is nice.
Yes. As you can see, you can't make the rooms bigger, unfortunately, but really utilizing the space and storage was very important to us and to our guests. So as you can see, you still have plenty of room to relax. Your verandas are still out there in private. And of course, that amazing bedding that we have as well.
And
specials. Talk to us.
We all love a good promotion. So we are currently in our last chance summer sail away sale, and that is 75% off the 2nd and 4th guests. I mean, I have never seen a BOGO 75 with Celebrity Cruises. So this means business, and this means amazing deals for our guests. Plus, save up to $500 on flights. So we're going to help get you there as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I've used their flights. Very easy to do.
And an exclusive.
Yeah, so an exclusive for our guests joining us this week. However you may be tuning in, book your Celebrity Millennium vacation from San Juan and receive an additional $100 onboard credit to utilize however you wish, whether it be specialty dining, spa, or shore excursions. I know that it will help get you to where you want to go. So October 22 through April 2023 sailings, and book by August 30th.
So if you would like to take advantage of these special deals, just reach out to us at gotravel.com. We'll connect you with a specialist. You'll get that extra $100. Again, limited time window on that. Mm-hmm. Any of these sailings, they're just gorgeous. Right. Any kind of, we're wrapping up here, but any final thoughts on all of this, Bob?
Well, if you're looking, and we encourage people to check pricing, mm-hmm.
But
always come to us, because we do have a lot of group space. Even on the Celebrity Millennium, I think we have 40 or 50 groups on the Millennium, where, for an example, and I just did this comparison on pricing for December 10th. I have a concierge cabin at $1,124 a person, which is the all included tips, Wi-Fi, and drink package, where on Royal Caribbean's
Celebrity.
I'm sorry, on Celebrity's price, when I'm looking at the same category, it's $1,154 without any of those added benefits. So by using a travel advisor, you can save money. So remember, use us. We have access to things. We're a very good client. We love our partnership with Celebrity. We have a great relationship with them. So we know what to look for. We know how to find it.
We have that inventory. Yes. We work with Celebrity years in advance to secure mm-hmm. that space so we can lock in certain rates for you. When we talk about groups, that's what we're talking about. It's inventory that we're locking in, and you can take advantage of that.
We have stuff through 2024.
Exactly.
If you really want to plan ahead. But let's get you on the Millennium.
Exactly. These San Juan sailings are just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Christina, for joining us today. Why don't you let us know some final thoughts before we get out of here?
Well, thank you so much for having me. Our partnership with Go Travel is so special to us. We know that working with a travel agent and advisors are there to advise the guests. And as Bob went through all of these great itineraries and all of these great ports, those are things you're not going to learn off of the internet. Taking that advisor with their firsthand knowledge and experience and partnership with us really helps create the most memorable vacation that you can ever have dreamed of. So definitely reach out to them for any questions you have on any of the celebrity sailings. But we hope to see you in San Juan on Celebrity Millennium either this year or next year.
And we want to get you there.
Absolutely. Again, we can do the flights, we can do the excursions, pre-posts. You want to do multiple cruises, we can do it all.
Definitely. And just one more thing, real quick, I
Go,
promise.
go.
The December 17th sailing, which goes from San Juan to Fort Lauderdale, if you have family members that live in Puerto Rico and you'd like to have them here for the holidays, why not bring them up on that ship? And then in January, send them home on that ship.
It's
and
time
that way
to
they
get out of
3
here.
weeks. They can bring all their gifts on board, all the luggage they want.
And then when you've had you too
send
much,
them back.
Send them out.
On the
What an
Millennium, going back
amazing
to San
idea,
Juan.
Bob. Way to think out of the box on that one. I really love it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us
Thank
today. We'll see you right here next Tuesday for another Tuesday travel chat. Have a wonderful day, and let's start cruising.